Hey traders, Parker here with another indicator. Actually a much needed update to one of my indicators I created very early on. Is my upper RSI indicator, and basically this is it. It basically creates the boundaries on price where the RSI levels are. So if I were to bring up the RSI indicator, which I will do, so RSI, there we go. So basically reflects what's happening down here, up here in price. So this is a very early on indicator, so it's doesn't look as good as I probably intended it for it to actually look. But I recently did an update for it, so I'm going to get rid of this study. I'm going to bring up the price RSI price levels. So now we have our RSI price levels, and you can see it matches the RSI down here. So now you don't have all this cluttered up in the back. So this blue line right here be your 50 level. That yellow line from the previous RSI was the 50 level. Here you have your oversold clouds down here. You have your overbought level as well. They're marked off with what they represent. So this is RSI 80 up here. This is RSI 70, RSI 30, and RSI 20 down here. So those are the new, this is what the new RSI looks like. And I also put in the RSI divergence levels. So to show those divergence levels, let me get rid of the RSI and cut this one on. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So cut this one on. So this is your lower RSI with the divergence levels on here. So you can see how price is making a new high over these bars, while RSI is making a lower high. So this is a higher high and this is a lower high on the RSI, and which creates a divergence. So you have your divergences in this indicator. Also, I add these oversold clouds. What else I add in here? And here's a bullish divergence over here. You can see the bullish divergence down here with RSI as well. So RSI was making a higher low, while the price is making a lower low. And here you have your divergence, and then you got to push above. So, and this 50 level is the same as the RSI 50 here. So that's one. Those are the key features of the indicator itself. We go into the indicator. If you don't like the levels that I've chosen, you can come down here. You can change all this stuff. You can change the lengths of these clouds right here, or the lines themselves. And you can cut those clouds on and off as well. So, and I've chosen price. Basically everything you can do in the RSI. So, and we're going to, let's go down to a lower time frame. Here we have our oversold cloud right here. You can see where the S&P 500 became oversold. It matches up exactly with our oversold level here on the regular lower RSI. And that's basically it. That's basically the indicator. You have your divergences, you have the RSI price levels, you have your cloud. So this is going to be update for the actual indicator. I'm going to delete that old RSI indicator, so you won't no longer be available for anybody who's purchased this indicator or the old indicator. I'm going to give you a free update to this indicator. So that's another reason for you to like, and well, I'm not gonna say like, but subscribe to the channel. So when I do these updates and I decide to give away the free updates for anyone who's purchased that indicator, you will be notified about that. I don't know about contacting everybody who bought this indicator. I don't know if Etsy allows me to do that, but I can tell you right now that I was selling that indicator for $20. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be selling that indicator for $20. So that's what I was selling that one for. So I'm no longer, this one's no longer going to be available any longer. And it's going to be replaced with this new RSI indicator. And you're going to get the lower RSI indicator with the divergences as well. So you're going to get two indicators once I do post this. So just look at the link in the description below, and you're going to be able to get the upper RSI and the lowest RSI companion indicator as well. But I appreciate you guys. I hope that this video was helpful. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and leave me some feedback. I really appreciate you guys. God bless. Stay safe out there.